Hello everyone, and welcome to the Minot Public Library Digital Resource Guide videos. These are going to be quick videos to help you navigate the digital resources that you have access to through the Minot Public Library with your library card. This first video is going to focus on our own website, minotlibrary.org. You can see the web address up in the top left here. We wanted to do this one first so that you would know how to navigate this website in order to get to the other digital resources. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing is in the top left corner, you have the Minot Public Library logo. If at any time you get lost on the website and need to come back to the home screen, you can click on the logo and it will bring you right back to this page. On the top right corner is a search button or search bar. You can type in anything that you need to try and find on the site. If you are looking for information about library cards, if you are looking for information about book sales, if you type it in on this site, it will bring up any of the results in the main area right here. Right below that is our link to our online card catalog. That is where you can go to see what books and DVDs and all other things we have in the library. We are going to do a separate video for that so we can go more in depth to it, but this is how you would get to the catalog. And now we are just going to go top to bottom, left to right across the home screen so that you understand how to navigate it so that next time you are looking for information, you can find it. So first, across on the left-hand side, we have a link to my account or your account. This is going to take you to the card catalog. Again, we will go over this in depth in a different video. The next one down, we have a link to Library to Go, which is also known as Overdrive and Libby. So Libby is the app version, Overdrive, Library to Go. These are the desktop versions. These are sites where you can find ebooks and e-audiobooks to listen to and to read, and these are all free, available with your library card. The next link down is for RB Digital. This has e-magazines as well as some other ebooks and e-audiobooks. And the next one down is Tumble Books. This has ebooks and e-audiobooks as well as visual books for children. So if you click on these, they will be read-along books for kids. And we will have another video about that one in a couple weeks. All right, the next link down here is for digital resources. This is what all of these videos are going to be based on. These are all of the digital resources that you have access to through the Minot Public Library. They are broken down by category by default, but you can also switch it here to sort them alphabetically if you know what link you're looking for, but you don't know which category it's in. But otherwise, if you're just trying to see what we have access to, you can click on any of these categories and it will show you what websites we have access to, as well as providing a short description of what that website is, or the resource. They may not all be websites. Some of them may have links to apps as well. Next, and these are what the videos are going to be. So eventually we're hoping to have a video like this for each of these resources. The next one down is Ask a Librarian. This is an email link and phone number if you need to get in contact with the librarians after hours, if you have questions that you want to leave for us, that we will get back to you as soon as possible. The next link down is our clubs and organizations. This one is information about clubs and organizations in Minot and around the Minot area. There are nearly 600 clubs and organizations on this list. You can search for whichever one you want. If I wanted to search for Boy Scouts, I could do that, and it will bring up all of the information that we have for organizations that are related to the Boy Scouts. Or you can click here to download a PDF version, so a document version of the directory if you want to see all of the organizations and club information that we have. This is updated fairly regularly, but if you ever happen to see something that you know is incorrect, please let us know so that we can fix it. Our next link down is about technology education. So this is going to have instructions for how to use our ebook and e-audiobook databases. So the Library to Go and RB Digital, as well as Libby on your phone. These are going to have instructions on how to download them and use them depending on what device you have. If you have an Android or an iPad or iPhone or a Kindle or a Nook, anything like that, these will take you to pages that have instructions on how to use those sites. Then if we go back, we also have a link to resources. These are quick links to some of the resources that we have that are technology based. For example, this one is learning how to use Microsoft Excel. This one is for a typing class, etc. These are just fast links if you need help with some technology. We also have information about the adapting gaming equipment that we have. And we also have our tech tutor form. So this is tech tutors are if you have in-depth questions that you need answered and you need one-on-one help, you can sign up to do a tech tutor, and you would do that by going down to the bottom and clicking here and then filling out the form that comes up when you click. And if we scroll back to the top, our next link down is about supporting the library. This one has information about the Friends of the Library, which is the organization of volunteers that help us through donations and through volunteering. So there is a lot of information here, and there's also a membership brochure that you can download here to fill out, or you can call us if you want to become a member. There's information about our book sales. We try to keep this updated regularly, but sometimes it is best to find information about book sales on our blog, which we will get to in a little bit. We also have information about the Friends Corner, which is in the adult library. We have information about what kind of donations we accept and what kind of donations we do not accept. And we have links to, or not links, we have contact information for people that you can contact if you wish to make a donation. And lastly, we have information about how to volunteer at the library if that is something you are interested in. Then we have Discover Minot. This one is going to be slightly like clubs and organizations, but this also has businesses. So if you are looking for information about Minot or the surrounding area, this is a good place to come. It will give you an overview of links on things around the city that may be of use to you. And the last one is our departments page. This is a contact information page that will show you if you need to get in touch with someone about interlibrary loans. This is the person you would contact and the phone number to call for reference questions that would be right over here. So this is our contact page. I'm going to go back to the main page now. And so then on the left, we have the links to our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube. We have our address and phone number and our hours. These we try to keep updated, but for updated hours, especially right now with the COVID pandemic, those updated hours are also going to be in our blog area right here. And lastly, on the left-hand side, there is a link to sign up for the newsletter that we send out. This is as simple as typing in your email address and hitting subscribe. So then our blog posts are all right here. These are going to be in-depth information about events that we have coming up and programs that we have, as well as updated hours and policies and procedures. And at the very bottom, there is a Tumble book of the day that you can click on to read online with your kids. And then we have our events listing. So this is a calendar. This is a short view calendar, just a summary of what's going on, but you can view the complete calendar by clicking, and it will show you what is going on in October, and then you can click ahead to the next months to see what's going on. If you click on an event, it will take you to somewhere with more information. or if you just hover over the event, that information will also pop up. Going back to the main page, now we're going to go ahead and go across the top. So we have our research tab, and this is going to have information about the research services that we offer. So if you have research you want a librarian to help you with or to do for you, this will be information on the pricing for that and how to get in contact with them. We have information about the genealogy services we have. So we have access to Ancestry, the library version, for free at the library. And this is a link that will give you information about that. Information about our Great Plains room, which has a bunch of local books and like yearbooks and past maps, things like that of the local area. We have our link to digital resources, which is also over here. And we also have internet links, which are like the digital resources, but these are ones that anyone could find. Sorry, my phone just went off. I apologize. These are things that you could find surfing the internet, but we have found them and we think that they may be helpful to you. Then we have our teen tab. This is going to be where you come if you have a teenager or if you are a teenager. There's information about the reading programs, the events that they have. There are links for homework help. There are links about what we have going on days that are vacation days for you when school is out. So you can click and go through any of these tabs or any of these links to find out more about the teen events. We also have one for kids. We have a link for children's programs, homework help again, and we also have websites for parents to use if they need help looking for information and anything about their kids or parenting help. And lastly, on the website, we have the I Want To tab. This is instructions on how to do different things around the library. So it will give you information on how to get a library card. It will tell you what you need and how to go about doing that. It will tell you how to request a purchase, access computers, Wi-Fi. Will give you all the information. So if you're ever unsure about something, try coming to the I Want To tab and it will help you get information and instructions on how to do things. The very, very bottom of the page, we have a home button, again, if you ever need to come back to the main screen, an About Us tab if you want to learn more about the Minot Public Library. There's a button for employment opportunities. If we are hiring, this is where you would find that information. And then we also have our frequently asked questions page. If you click on this, it will lead you to questions that patrons have asked that we have answered. All right, so that was a quick overview of the Minot Public Library website. If you have any more questions, you can always feel free to contact us, and we have a question for you. So with these videos, there is going to be a question involved, and if you answer the question well, when this is posted on our social media pages, you will be entered for a prize drawing. And this is taking place in November of 2020. So the question for this page is, how long can you check a tool out for? So what we want you to do is use the information that you just learned to search our website to figure out how long you can have a tool out for, and then comment it below this video or below the link when it's posted to our social media, and you'll be entered for a prize. Again, this is for November of 2020. Thank you so much, guys, and come join us at the Minot Public Library.